Hi everyone, today I would like to introduce to you a topic titled The Fading Footprints Buddhism Decline in India. The decline of Buddhism in India was not a sudden disappearance but a long and complex process. Although Buddhism once held a central place in Indian religious life, it gradually weakened due to major social, economic, and religious changes. Buddhism did not completely disappear from the plains of India, showing uninterrupted, though low-key survival into modern times. Bodh Gaya continued to attract pilgrims from Sri Lanka, Myanmar, and Tibet throughout the medieval and early modern periods, with the latest recorded event being an embassy sent by the Panchen Lama in 1777. This decline process was neither uniform in time nor consistent in manner across different regions. However, generally, the faith is believed to have collapsed rather quickly and comprehensively toward the end of the 12th centuries. Chinese travelers provide crucial evidence. Fanxian documented the dwindling fortunes of Buddhism through the relic monasteries, while Xuanzang observed that adherents of Brahmanical Hinduism outnumber Buddhists in most areas, and that Buddhism was declining or losing ground in 52 of the 71 countries he mentioned. Many traditional explanations, such as the moral and ethical degeneracy of Sangha, the animosity of the Brahmanas, or persecution by kings, are rejected as core or sufficient causes. The attacks by Arabs and Turks are considered the culprits delivered to an already weakened institutional structure, rather than the root cause. The main reason lies in several inherent structural weaknesses of Indian Buddhism. First, Buddhism was fundamentally urban, relying on merchants and artisans for support. When urbanization declined after the Kusana period, this support base was drained of vitality and lacking a rural support base. Monks could not disperse or reorganize during crisis. Second, Sangha-laity relations were weak. Lay followers were few, their support temporary, and their loyalties mutable. As they continued to observe Brahmanical rites for major life cycle rituals. Because no cohesive community forms, Buddhism was vulnerable to shift in patronage. Third, the revival of Brahmanical Hinduism and the Bhakti movement created mass base that Buddhism lacked. Additionally, philosophical compromises in Mahayana and Vajrayana, including the acceptance of Sanskrit, image worship, and Tantric elements, diluted the distinctiveness of Buddhism and facilitated its assimilation. The assertion of Buddha as a avatar of Vishnu further eroded Buddhist distinctiveness. A strong Brahmana-peasant alliance resurrected social and political authority. Finally, Buddhism displayed a discrete mortality, as scripture predicted inevitable decline, discouraging adaptive strategy or efforts to reserve institutional identity. Overall, the decline of Buddhism in India was mainly caused by internal weaknesses rather than external pressures. This internal vulnerability left Buddhism open to external forces and led to its rapid disappearance by the end of the 12th century. It's only a personal sharing based on my limited research and is intended for my homework assignments, so there may be many shortcomings. I sincerely look forward to receive more feedback and suggestions from you. Thank you for your attention.